You don't know my name. You don't know anything about me. I try to play nice. I wanna be in your game. The things that you say, you may think I never hear about them. But our words travels fast. I'm telling to your face. I'm standing here inside my head. You don't know how it feels to be outside the crowd. You don't know what it's like to be left out. And you don't know how it feels to be your best friend on the outside looking in. Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure for the fame. I'm so ashamed. And I am beautiful in every single way. Words can bring you down. And I am beautiful in every single way. Words can bring you down.
The internet can be a very dark and dangerous place, a reality the family of BC teenager Amanda Todd lives with every day. The 15-year-old's death last year made news around the world and became the focus of many anti-bullying campaigns. Now, an investigation by our colleagues at the Fifth Estate reveals the torment she endured online was far more complex and disturbing. She was a victim of a growing cybercrime known as sextortion. Mark Kelly reports.
Hey guys, it's Amanda, and I'm going to be singing Someone Like You.
In many ways, Amanda Todd lived and died online. Her story is all too familiar. She didn't fit in at school, but found friends online. First by posting singing videos, then by pushing the boundaries. Many teens online today explore their sexuality. Amanda went one step further, flashing her breasts on her webcam. Someone captured the image, then posted it on a porn site, then sent a link to it to all of Amanda's Facebook friends.
It was one of those, oh my God, kind of moments.
It's just the detail in here.
It didn't stop there. Carol Todd shared with the Fifth Estate an anonymous message she got in 2010, warning her Amanda was being extorted into providing more webcam shows. She needs to be stopped because most of them are old guys who record her and blackmail her into doing more. Carol Todd handed over all information to the RCMP. Amanda would receive 3 blackmail messages in all, including this: "Give me 3 shows and I will disappear forever. You know I won't stop until you give me those 3 shows. I am crazy, yes?"
When the police can't accomplish anything, what does that tell you? It's very difficult because how can you comfort your daughter or anybody when you've got something that you can't control yourself and they can see that you can't stop or control it?
The RCMP would be notified at least 5 times about the blackmail. But in an email to Carol Todd, the police suggested the family was on its own. If Amanda does not stay off the internet and or take steps to protect herself online, there's only so much we as the police can do. The blackmail took its toll on Amanda. The Fifth Estate obtained 2 of her laptops and found thousands of online chat logs. They revealed the depths of her suffering. "Ever since all this happened," she wrote, "I just cry myself to sleep because it hurts no matter what. Please, please just help me." And Amanda Todd wasn't alone. There's an online network of blackmailers, or sextortionists as they're known, who openly trade pictures of girls as well as strategies to get even more. And police say there is no shortage of potential victims.
They are young girls, they're naive and they're trusting. They're not expecting that there's a person on my list who's out to extort me.
It was only after Amanda Todd committed suicide last year that the RCMP assigned 20 officers to the investigation.
The RCMP have been inundated with tips in their investigation into the death of Amanda Todd. She's the teenager who committed suicide after posting a video on YouTube detailing her painful experience with bullies. But as Chris Brown explains, police aren't commenting about some of the rumors spreading across social media.
24 RCMP investigators have been assigned to look into the bullying that may have prompted Amanda Todd to take her life. But the revelations that came out today had nothing to do with police. Anonymous, which often uses the Guy Fawkes image as its symbol, published the name and address of a Vancouver area man it claims was Todd's primary bully and preyed upon her online. Anonymous says a 32-year-old man, who we're not naming and who hasn't been charged with anything, lived in this house, though no one appeared to be at home. But his online activity, claims Anonymous, includes postings to child porn sites. Guilty or not, the man was eviscerated. The vigilante justice worries this defense lawyer.
The system isn't supposed to convict someone before charge are laid. It isn't supposed to be judge, jury, and executioner, all in the public forum. You know, we have a justice system. It's supposed to work. It does work.
Indeed, some of the nasty stuff posted on Todd's memorial pages since her death is being investigated by police too. One site included a purported autopsy photo, although no autopsy was ever performed. Perry Aftab is one of the world's top authorities on cyberbullying and cyber abuse.
I've never seen as many things go wrong as did here. She looked for help online. She talked about how she was cutting, involved in self-harm. She talked about her suicide attempts. She said she had no one. This young lady lived out loud online. Lots of people watched, and no one stepped in to do anything to help.
Retired Coquitlam RCMP Constable Andrea Shattuck vividly remembers Amanda Todd, 14 at the time, storming off to her bedroom when she told the teen to get off Facebook for her safety. Moments later,
I knocked on her door and she told me to come in, and I found a totally different child in that room. You know, I told her I understood the draw to be on Facebook and stuff like that. It's kind of addictive. And I asked her, why do you keep creating all these profiles, and why do you keep adding people that you don't know in real life? And she just said, I'm lonely.
Amanda, the victim of sexual blackmail by an online predator for years. Pornographic images of the teen sent to family, classmates, and teachers. It's now November 2011. Shattuck tells Global News she refers the file to BC ICE, the RCMP's elite child exploitation unit.
They came back with, he just is very good at what he does. He's masked his IP address. And there's no way to figure out who's doing this. I was surprised, to put it mildly. So I fully trusted that they had the technology and the training to handle something like this. That was the first time in my career where I felt disillusioned with my job.
Amanda's file closed. A year later, October 2012, catastrophic news. Shattuck in New York when she finds out Amanda killed herself.
I was powerless to protect her.
Weeks before Amanda took her life, she shared her story of blackmail, torment, and depression in a haunting YouTube video viewed by millions worldwide.
That video is what kicked everybody into gear, put pressure to reopen that investigation. But in my mind, Amanda, had she just committed suicide and not made that video, she probably would have just faded into the background. And Coban might have gotten away with it. So I think she's a hero.
RCMP spokesperson Sergeant Chris Manceau tells Global News BC ICE worked extensively with Coquitlam RCMP on Amanda's case before she died. We are awaiting further details from the Mounties. The trial now over. Aidan Coban will be sentenced soon. Shattuck wanting to leave the world with this.
Most of all, I want them to remember she was just a little girl. She was not responsible for what happened to her.